Hello to all the things you are with me in this audio book, of course. No, uh, let me say you something. It's very important for me. With this work, I intended to guide humanity, especially women, to better choose the type of social relationship in their lives. They're parted, they're accomplices of love, comparing the zodiacal personalities that I established according to my theory, of course. Okay, so that fact, their either relationship also with friends, co-workers, with the family, but above all with who will be their life partner or companion. The woman is responsible for the misfortunes of society because she does not know how to choose her lover. It's very important for me. Hence, the problem corners men ask permission to love them, but they point out who is the lucky one. This is the meaning of my words that I offer them with respect. Okay? I dedicate this book for all women so that they learn to choose their partner, and lead the world which belongs to them towards a better destiny. May depend on you, but do not allow yourself but be hard to by our ignorance, machismo, or arrogance. Forgives and do not compete. Share and understand our senseless way of understanding them. This is my point. What will you achieve with this book? The better select your partner, friends, by merely knowing their sign, month, and date of birth. You will understand some attitudes of your personality to improve them, correct them, or accept them. I will change your life when you recognize what you are and what you can be if you try. Okay? You can change the course of your destiny and what it others. Although men are usually skeptical of these uses. These letters are dedicated to women because it is the one of governs this world, the one that regulates us and decides the future of humanity. I insist, okay, I insist, are so many social problems simply because the selection of your partner was wrong because you choose us. You choose us. We don't you, we do not force them to accept us to take from them to the altar or a form of family. Of course, you manage and control our sensation. For example, we men believe the opposite. This is my voice, and I'm sorry for that, because I'm very true for you. Okay, I mean it's pleasure to for me to try to communicate with you with a language that is not my original. I'm sorry. Okay, with the idea of suggesting your relationships with others are the most perfect and ideal. But above all, for all, or for the those who are important part of your lives. My book is to serve you and choose your ideal close ones to live with and be your friends, or order to fall in love and not choose those who will only be by your side, for example, yes, for a while and not for life. I hope you accept it. It is for the good of all, and I am sincere, very sincere, to be very useful for you and your lives. Is it correct? I want to talk of this. No, okay. It's my best dedication for you. Okay, woman, woman. I am neither your future nor your present. I am an event in your life. And as I am passing through, here I leave my lyrics. My wish is that you receive the benefit of this work. Okay? It's dedicate this book to all women, to all women. So they learn to choose their partner and leave the world which belongs to them to a better destination. Men depend on you. Do not allow yourself to buy our ignorance, okay? By heart, machismo, or arrogance. Forgive and do not compete. Okay, share and understand our senseless way of understanding them. Okay, do I give sense to my life? I know myself. Do I know my family? Do I know my partner? I have to know and know them if I want to be happy. I'm sincerely for you. I try to say all the things very sincerely with myself. Okay, I give you a prologue of the author. It's mine because I wrote this book. No, I understand that it's not easy to decide to read and do I with attention. Now I invite you to try it for your good. You will have fun learning to know you, to know others in the most intimate of being. That's right. Israel scientific. Okay, sorry. I'm Spanish though. Okay, I was born in Mexico. Okay, peace. I'm sorry for this. Okay, and Bali, it's your life. It's your life. You resolve what you do with it. I only give you a way to improve it. Please, I tell you with respect and appreciation, don't forget that someone is guilty of why the war is a permanent existential and social crisis. It's for women because you choose men, certainly, because you choose men, your partner, your accomplice of your love affairs. Okay, usually men, you don't force them to take them to the altar or before a judge or like to have intimacy. Then the essential meaning of this work is to help them choose better, who will share their pleasure, coexisting, and disappointment. Of course, no? Okay? You can read carefully from the beginning to the end, little by little, or you can go from one place to another in the book, which will end of being a friend whom you can consult when you want to meet a particular person. Or remember to ask you are and in the you must change your course for example, if necessary. If necessary, always remember that this a permanent reference book, a book that will still serve you so that you do not make too much mistake in preferring the best options of coexistence, which are the basic of your social existence. I suggest to begin with, and for you to believe more that what I will tell you. Okay, that you go directly to the content of your site that will show your real personality, your quality or defects, or what you wrote about your convinced you. Surely my letters will be part of your life and your future. Okay, what you achieve with this book. Okay, select your partner and friends better you merely knowing their sign, month and day or birth. You will understand some attitude of your personality. Okay? To improve them, correct them, or accept them. It will change your life when you take who you are and what you can be if you try. Okay? You can change the course of your destiny and that of others. Of course, this is very important of this of my letters. Okay, all folks, men are usually skeptical of these issues. These letters are dedicated of women because it is the one of the governs this world, the one that regulates us and decides the future of the humanity. I insist because it is essential to understand it. The woman is to blame that there are so many social problems. Just because the selection of your partner was wrong because you choose us. Okay. We do not force them to accept us to take them to the altar or to form a family. You manage and control our sensations. Also, women believe otherwise. Okay, humanity has developed among the dysfunctional families due to the incompatibility of couples. Okay, badly united couples, poorly chosen by the hormone, by conventionalities, or by the occurrence of occasional flirting. Okay, women change the direction of this planet and do not commit to have children. Okay, with whatever left them soon obsess them immediately. Immediately, of course, I am going to ask you, dear friend, to reflect and read calmly, taking advantage of every word of this book. Oh, believe me, please. I want to help you. Importance. I want to help you. There are many forms that human base use identify us to accept us, to like us, or to appreciate us. Okay, this forms a show of the difference between each one of us. That sometimes it is very complete, complicated, complicated to understand them. Then we will face a conflict greater than the desire. However, those stills of action lead to an end. face the possibility that a particular relationship gives us a little of the joys we need to be happy. Okay, it is as easy to get enough of those joys in life to achieve full happiness. Unfortunately, it is not the animals or the things that prevents us from making it. Okay, they are our peers who put stones everything on the way to us to fall, to fail, because unfortunately we also now, okay, that we invariably need them to survive. Who says it is okay, a lie that I assure you are condemned to exist in solicitude and insolation. I'm very true. I'm all the thing the true of me. Okay, look. Okay, it's it's not easy to live in a society full of dissatisfied, because the joys reach so those who are willing first to smile, then let themselves be loved, allow it, embrace them, kiss them, consider them, make them feel important. Okay, but especially that they have a stable disposition to withstand pressures, offense, aggressions, tensions, economic problems, for example, depressing news, insecurity, housing, imprisonment, noise, emplacement, aromas, and the putrefying expression of rejection, for example. That speaks of their disconsolation, frustration, and few wishes to live. Okay, with these conditions, you cannot achieve enough joys, defeat, and desire to give um, a beautiful sense to one's existence. Okay, I don't pretend I do not pretend to be pessimistic and present a bleak panorama in which they do not have to slightest hope or resurgence like the phoenix, okay, of the ashes of a world that has seen generations of hate, ambition, greed, okay, hatred, selfishness, and lack of interest. Okay, total to be achieved for it some crumbs of humility, and do not say better, because civilized society considers that this part of the paradise of fools, it is also something okay, irredeemably impractical. Impractical. I intend to inject a little optimism if they lack is it's so that from today they try to change the course of their lives, to make their inner universe something worth striving for, to feel and find the meandering because of life. I do not. I do not wish to discover to the golden phrase or phrase that results from sharing the golden sheep. No, it's a of fortune. No, as I have always said, life is very short and its end soon. Time is concise. As Seneca says, so fast that when we learn of this shortcoming, we have already left on the way many illusions. Okay, many projects frustrated the relationships one of an honored child in pain and abandonment, and a life was wasted in nonsense of wrong, for example, decisions because nobody told us, suggested or convinced us that we had, okay, no reason to be so clumsy, okay. But I tried. I'm sorry. Okay, but okay, I tried to say very to say all the things. Okay, okay. Clearness or look or slow as to let pass every day all those smiles that produce the joys that corresponded to us by the simple fact to having been born as a possibility of 150 million sperm. Okay, an average that our fertilizing father produced in one day. Okay, in an insulated ejaculation. Almost 300 and 500 of them reach the ovule, okay, go to the ovule in a moment of casual and instinctive arousal. Okay, the importance, whether it has or not, that our parents love each other or perform the sexual act with erotic love. Okay, that they copulate fornication without individualizing the person it held with whom the law or consider that the couple turns out to be unique, incomparable, or irrespectable. The fundamental basis of true love, making love, building the feeling of love, respecting the sincere, honest, and total delivery of individual with one we share the beliefs and the desires. Decide if some reason or parents copulate without joining anything spiritual at the time or our consensus. Okay, this is what matters. This in the end, of course. No? Okay, observe that one thing is that the man penetrates with the penis and the vagina of the woman herself. It's a concern. And first, an instinctive population, and another can that two human beings and enjoy the coupling in a symphony of mixed feelings that identify them, that make them appreciate, respect, and feel for each other. Okay. Unfortunately, for true love, the only, and unrepeatable the choice is not easy, as we inhabit this planet something like a little more that 7,000 million inhabitants, 224. Okay, so it's very much this. Okay, we are for only no only a black boy in rice or a brown or a blonde, what we do for the moment or our own without expecting much for anyone will be to learn the magical lesson of giving without waiting for receive as I said, think an animal can be bought, exchanged, or destroyed, and nothing really happens. It can affect us, or it does not depend on the value that we assign them. The degree to which we depend on this abstract content, or that results from being a product of social conditioning. However, as regard the office partner, the school, okay, any work, or acquaintance of the next neighborhood or neighborhood, some miscellaneous sport team in which we participate, the gym, the dance hall, or family neighbor. O sea, call us brother-in-law, uncle, parents, brother, and the emotional strength of our lives that turn it out to be our partner are those who is the day moment can produce a deep pain to our feelings because instead of giving us, they take us away. Instead to love us, condition us. Instead of letting to be us be willing to demand us to change in favor of them, to fall into the injustice of appropriating and freedom to choose the best way to achieve internal peace, of course. But there are many ways, okay, to know the human being by their appearance and by their manifestations, by their attitudes, by their position before society, by their taste, by their reproaches, okay, by their way of seeing, feeling, of expressing themselves, by their defects and qualities for the ability to love or resent. Being a professional analyst is overwhelming to reach conclusions about the observation or thousands of people who spend every day in front of our clinical eyes. And let us now not say king, alert ears, thinking that if we perform it as an obligation or sacrifice, we will finish irremediable in the office of a psychologist, or we will be attentive to the signal to one of our neurons to understand that in the way nothing was resolved. Please, nothing. Try to this, of course, no? So imagine what happens for the ordinary human being who strips every moment of his life to solve his need to survive. I've been the majority limited by sociality, okay? Sociality in just economic systems, which produce on the one hand a group of few favored by wealth and other too poor and cornered by their inability to have a car. Okay, of the year, of course, no French perfume. I don't know. Anyway, all invariable, we will find the failure to solve the problem during our time to know within our shortcomings how to manage our human relationships with friends, relatives, and especially with the couple, whether it is the bride, boyfriend, wife, husband, or lover, simplemente lover, okay, no? Who will give, understand this, who will give us the joints we need to feel good, complete, fulfilled, and satisfied? Necessarily what surrounds us, as I said, think and irrational animals can be achieved by working or making merit as well as by bowing to the regulatory demands, okay, of a demanding society. But the feelings of love, friendship, and human warmth, we can only receive them from the people who inhabit this planet. This is the real. This is real. It is very real. I consider myself a student of the human being without protagonists of arrogance or hidden superiority, especially when I speak of the couple, because I continue to understand that they are the center where every society or social conglomerate, yes, tribe or family gravitates. So I will insist, okay, on providing them wise or to find individually the way to overcome that doubts, the know better with those who live daily, and give them the opportunity to understand more intimately, okay, those around them, also knowing in some way what awaits them when everything starts with saying, hello, yeah, how are you? All right, and you, and you, what? Okay. What you will read has no magic or tricks to or intent to make me a millionaire with charlatans or hidden, okay, deceptions, because what I will explain is not related to the queer, black, white, or yellow magic, voodoo, okay, with craft or riddles, many things. you you see something of this, no? Okay. I don't promise the paradise. Okay, I do not promise the paradise or the answers to their doubts, and much less intend to surround them with a sweet narrative that intoxicates them with false illusions flavored with a cheap novel that leads them to paths of reverie that will only increase their ignorance and their bewilderment. Okay, or at the end of everything, a crude moral to having had this book is this hand that will inevitably end, increases their ignorance and their be bewilderment, or at the end of everything accrued moral for having had this book. Okay, in these hands that we inevitably end after his disappointment in the trash can, stuck in the pile of wood through a bonfire or in a barbecue to the charcoal. I do not intend to provide them sensationalities that lead them to fall into the ingenious that trap that I prepared for them with many deceptions. Nothing of that. Okay, I respect each one of you, de acuerdo. And one of the most essential intentions is to cultivate and learn to be happier. Okay? Is to share with each one the vision I have of what I believe is a logic that will take you down a different decision making. So that they can find the solution to their life project is very important. That so that they do not let others structures it for you, so that they do not make more time pass. Okay, losing the possibilities of being filled with joys, which combinate with this produces real happiness. They choose better those around them and affect them with their voice and coexistence, preparing them to teach who the truth, who you who to do on the side of that path. That life gave them, and that those don't belong to them. Nobody except is each one of you as unique and unrepeatable being, and that one appears once. I do not intend to complicate the existence with words or phrases that are not understandable, understandable, and especially with the theory that I will expose of this book, because I believe in simple words without ties. And of course, as I say, respectfully. I say you this. I'm very real for you. I'm sorry for this. After all of you, thank you to hear me. Okay, Mire, okay. I write for the generation and for those that come, because I know that our majority will not change. And unfortunately, and for this, I will be materially disintegrating even though they involve me, because I understand that they will modify their fashions and ways of socializing appearance will also change. But their behavior will be the same as experienced more than 300,000 years ago, when Homo sapiens socialized with intelligence. In other books, I already expressed my idea about the inoperative of the marriage institution as a legal fact, when I consider that marriage is a fantasy. Yes, the marriage is a fantasy, but very real. Well, okay, I do not see the reason for marrying if they will end of divorcing in commonly civilly. Okay, from the position of the man in the couple, I try to understand better the woman, the beautiful and tender and trusting female creation. I insist that is the one that governs this world without men knowing about it. Okay? Without us, reals that choose us, conquers us, make it us her own, possesses us, and manages us at her whim with such delicacy. Only thus that we always fall brutalized by the magic of the charms. Forget the absurd violations. The woman humanity seeks the balance in her relationship throughout the identifications of their coincidences and the solution of their difference. But as the couple is two, not no war one, okay? While they think about the rounded legs on the housekeeper, she she feels about the construction of a beautiful, the happy family. Okay, okay. I refer the woman who have not fallen into the liberation competition with men, with it feminist overtones, so that I know more to historical revenge that than to a firm desire to change position of reference responsibility sharing had feeling, of course. Okay, well, this chapter is finished. Okay, thank you very much to pay to hear my voice, and listen the word, all the play the all the words that that I give you to all the audio of you. Thank you very much. And well, if you want, we'll see you the next. Okay. Okay. Bye.